This week, London Underground has been celebrating its 150th birthday, and we've been looking at the way the tube has developed over the years into what it is today. But what about the future? How might the Underground change in years to come? Well, our transport correspondent Tom Edwards has been to Paris to look at how their network may shed light on what could happen here.
Paris, home of the revolution, strong unions, and perhaps surprisingly now, automated driverless trains. This is Line 1 and it links the tourist hotspots. It's now nearly fully automated. Look, no drivers.
On this line we have 49 trains, driverless trains.
Automating the line cost €1 billion, about £800 million. Persuading the unions took 10 years.
The line 1 of Paris Metro is the busiest line of Paris. So it was very difficult for us to adapt the transportation offering to the demand of the passengers. And the answer to these needs is clearly it's automation. Because automation, you can have trains when you want, very quickly.
The line's popular. Passenger numbers have rocketed to nearly 750,000 a day. The operators say so far there have been no serious incidents.
I feel like it's secure. They haven't had any, accidents yet or anything. So I don't know. I feel like it's pretty safe.
Is safety, is that a concern for Parisians, that it's automated?
Yes, it is.
But with no drivers, does that make a difference to you?
No, not at all.
I prefer to think that someone is driving the metro. But
why? Safety, is that?
yes.
If there is a problem in the tunnel, for example, a technical incidents, we have staff on the line. Normally we have one staff every 3 stations, and in less than 5 minutes they are on the train and to drive the trains.
At capacity, they can run trains every 85 seconds. Other cities are also looking at this kind of system. If there are strikes, the Metro says it could still run a decent service. The operators say one of the advantages of this system is that it can react very quickly if there's a sudden increase in passengers. And this was introduced with no strikes through negotiation with the unions. Drivers were deployed onto other lines, and there are some at London Underground who are looking at this system enviously. So is the future of the tube this level of automation? There are many differences. In Paris, the tunnels are wide and shallow and the stations are close together. And in London, the unions say drivers are absolutely crucial for safety, and they'd strike over moving drivers out of the cab into the carriage. But these options are being considered now long term.
Different lines are constructed in different ways, their history is different, their geography is different, so absolutely we could look at different options across the network.
Staffless trains on the Waterloo City?
Well, it's possible to imagine that. It's a short line of route and we could perhaps conceive of that. But again, let's work this through as we design the train, as we get the money first of all, and then begin to design and construct the train. Then these are precisely the sort of discussions we need to have, but we do need to have them.
How far the tube becomes automated really depends on political will and public opinion. And at the moment, the biggest hurdle is money. Tom Edwards, BBC London News, Paris.